data suggests is that it is more transmissible, it is spreading more rapidly, and it is gradually becoming a dominant variant as far as COVID-19 is concerned. But the data also suggests that it is not causing more severe infection, it's not causing more hospitalization.
GN1 associated COVID has increased exponentially in last 2-3 weeks. Vigilant, but not get panicky at all.
So what the data suggests is that it is more transmissible, it is spreading more rapidly, and it is gradually becoming a dominant variant as far as COVID-19 is concerned, both in the US, in Europe, Singapore, and we're seeing more cases in India also. So it is causing more infection, possibly because it is more transmissible and taking over the older strains. But the data also suggests that it is not causing more severe infection, it's not causing more hospitalization, and most of the symptoms are predominantly of the upper airways like fever, cough, cold, sore throat, running nose, and body aches.
Sir, as of now, like COVID variant cases are also coming, flu, RSV cases are also rising. How to stay healthy in this particular season?
So this is the season when you will see viral infection, respiratory viral infections becoming more. Every year we see them, whether it's influenza, now COVID, and as you said, RSV and other viral infections. So, and that happens because of the temperature, because of crowding. It's a holiday season, people travel, so they will carry the virus with them. There is crowds, and many of the crowds are indoor because of the cold weather, and that leads to the spread of infection in different in a number of people. So I would say what we need to do is, first of all, COVID appropriate behavior. Wash your hands regularly. If you have cough and cold, cough into your armpit or into a tissue so that you don't spread the infection to others. Avoid going to crowded places, especially if you have fever, cough and cold, because you may be spreading the infection to others. And if you are in the high risk group, that is if you have comorbid conditions like diabetes, chronic respiratory diseases, chronic kidney disease, or heart failure, or you are in the older age group, then you should wear a mask if you go to a crowded place, or if you can, avoid going to an indoor crowded place because you can catch the infection.
Within India, from November onwards, actually I think it is October last week and then till now in last 8 weeks, we have just seen about 20-22 cases. And there is no evidence that it is spreading very rapidly. As all of us are aware that most of the cases are in Goa. And this is festival time, this is vacation time, so there is a lot of crowd going to be there. So, but overall we have not seen that it has, the number of GN1 associated COVID has increased exponentially in last 2-3 weeks. When we look at the most recent data of INSACOG, still except these 20 odd cases of GN1, all other cases are XBB variant of Omicron, and that is what we see across the country. GN1 is just less than 1% of all the isolates so far.
So what are the symptoms have been noticed in this particular cases?
Symptoms are very similar. On the basis of symptoms, one cannot differentiate GN1 from the other subvariants of Omicron. It's like fever, nasal discharge, cough. There can be occasional diarrhea also, severe body aches, and usually it recovers in 2 to 5 days.
So what about hospitalization?
There is no increase in hospitalization. Recently, the number of cases have certainly increased. The testing has also picked up, and we see that the number of cases are more. Currently, we see a lot of cases in Kerala, but I must also state that in other states where testing has increased, recently we are seeing more number of cases of positives there also. So, but there is no concomitant increase in hospitalization or severe disease, need for ventilation or deaths because of this.
Sir, at this stage, how worried we should be?
I would like to assure everybody that we need to be vigilant. but not get panicky at all. There is no need for being panicky. It is one of the subvariants.